Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. Next up, we've got a fight that screams prospect test. Santiago Luna versus Quang. One guy's coming in undefeated with a finishing rate so high it makes microwaving popcorn look slow, and the other is a balanced striker grappler who actually has UFC experience under his belt. This is the type of matchup where somebody leaves with momentum and somebody else leaves Googling what went wrong. Let's talk about it. Santiago Border Boy Luna coming in a plus 100 underdog with a record of 6-0. At just 21 years old, this kid already fights like he's allergic to judges' scorecards. All 6 of his pro wins are finishes, and most of them come after he ragdolls opponents with suplexes that look like WWE audition tapes. Luna's bread and butter is his wrestling, and once he plants you on the mat, the menu is pretty simple. Ground and pound special or submission of the day. He's already picked up 4 pro subs and his transition game is slick. On top of that, he trains at Entrim Gym in Tijuana, same place producing guys like Brandon Moreno, so he's not exactly rolling with nobodies. His composure is also impressive for his age. He doesn't look like a kid in over his head when the cage door shuts. But let's keep it real, he's still green. His striking is the most untested part of his arsenal, and stepping into the UFC on less than 2 weeks' notice is like skipping swim lessons and cannonballing into the deep end. Add in the fact that there's barely any footage on him against elite opponents, and Luna is kind of like an unopened Pokemon card pack. There's potential, but you don't know if you're getting a Charizard or a Caterpie. Now across from him is Quang Lei, the slight minus 115 favorite with a record of 9-2. Lei is a Swiss Army knife of a fighter, solid everywhere, maybe not a master of one, but dangerous enough in every department to ruin your night. On the feet, he's sharp and creative, mixing jabs, check hooks, and the occasional head kick that makes you wonder if he's got a taekwondo background hiding somewhere. He's got power too, having slept a few opponents with clean shots. On the ground, Lei isn't just trying to survive either. He's got a purple belt in BJJ, has finished fights with submissions, and uses ground and pound well when he gets the chance. His takedown defense is sneaky good. He doesn't panic when wrestlers shoot on him. And even when he does get dragged down, he's shown the ability to scramble back to his feet. That's going to matter big time against a guy like Luna who wants top control all night. The red flags? Well, cardio hasn't always been his best friend. He sometimes fades as the fight drags on, and in the bantamweight division, that's a problem, because those dudes keep a pace like they're running 5Ks for fun. He's also still a little unproven against the top crop of the division, though his rebound win after a rough UFC debut showed he's mentally tough. Quang is one of those fighters where you can't really sleep on any area. He's good everywhere, he's got grit, and he's still improving. So who wins? If Luna gets his hands locked, he's tossing Lee onto the mat like a sack of flour. From there, the submission threat is real, and Lee is gonna have to fight like hell not to get drowned. Luna's pace, pressure, and youth make him dangerous, and his 100% finishing rate isn't just a stat, it's a mindset. On the flip side, Lei has the striking edge, and if he can keep Luna on the outside, he's going to light him up. And with his takedown defense and scrambling, he might be able to neutralize the wrestling just long enough to test whether Luna's striking is really ready for UFC-level opposition. Official pick. I'm going with Santiago Border Boy Luna. The kid's wrestling pressure and submission game are just too overwhelming, and I think the short notice doesn't hurt him as much as people think. It might actually work in his favor if he comes in reckless. Give me Luna by second round submission. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.